Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi.
How are we?
Oh, we're good. We're silly because Rachel and I just recorded a little Taylor Swift bonus episode. So there's no Taylor talk in this episode. We wanted to keep it separate for our
Safe
Swifties
space.
and non-Swifties.
Yeah.
Safe space. So go listen to that if you haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, we just shared our general thoughts and feelings, and they're complex.
They are complex.
We're complex girls.
We can't be
lots of-
defined.
Lots of big thoughts.
Yeah, can't pin us down.
Welcome to the.
Just,
I was just gonna say welcome to the No One Told Us podcast. I'm gonna
oh,
kill myself.
wrong one.
Wrong one. Welcome to You're So Right, everybody. I'm
There you go.
Rachel.
I'm Caitlin.
We're so glad you're here.
Yeah, Rachel's joining us from bed.
I am.
I love that.
Lots of people complimented on my new sound. I have a new microphone and I think it's so much better, but it's not cooperating with my big computer. So I'm in my bed with my little computer.
Yeah.
I
I
like
would
it.
say also a lot of people were like, oh yeah, it sounded like Caitlin was yelling and Rachel was whispering. And that was tough feedback for me also because I do naturally have a loud voice. And so for it to sound even louder, I apologize. I didn't realize that was happening for all of you.
Our apologies, but we do appreciate you taking it directly to us and not putting it in the reviews where we take only 5-star positive feedback.
Exactly. Rachel, that is a fantastic point. If you have any feedback, any constructive criticism, take it to someone else and only leave us the good stuff. Only the rave reviews, the 5 stars, the follows, the subscribes, the likes, all of those things.
We're literally begging.
Okay, Rachel, you are coming to us looking better than ever and 1 year older.
Stop it.
Happy birthday, our Libra queen.
Thank you so much. And shout out to all my fellow Libra queens out there. Yeah, the birthday this year was probably my worst ever, actually.
Yeah.
Gotta say.
Let's dive in.
Okay, so I get monthly migraines that are tied to my cycle, which I only realized after someone DM'd me and said,
Oh, no way.
You should probably track these. They're probably related to your cycle, because I was just coming on and whining every time I had a migraine, not realizing they were at the exact same time every
And
single
then
month.
other people were tracking them for you?
Pretty much.
Wait, when in your cycle are they?
Like the day before I start my period, basically.
Oh.
Sometimes 2 days before. But yeah, so it's very predictable now that I am looking out for that. But then I got a bunch of people saying, oh, it's probably something wacky with your hormones, like low progesterone, or I don't know. That's all such a mystery to me. So I'm going to book in with a naturopath, I think, to like run all the tests she can possibly run on me so I can figure it out, because it's really annoying. But yeah, so I spent my whole birthday just like by myself in bed, couldn't get up. The one silver lining was that it wasn't so debilitating that I had to have like lights off and everything.
Right.
So I was on screens, which probably didn't help things, but
and what screen in particular were you on?
I was on the big screen with Real Housewives of Miami.
Okay, so was any bit of this not an excuse, but a good reason to, let's like maybe reframe this. You spent your birthday laying in bed watching TV, being uninterrupted by your family.
Yes. And halfway through the day I did give myself that reframe where it's like, if you were feeling well, you would never actually do this.
No.
So
sometimes your body takes you out.
Let's just call it a win.
Yes.
And you made it through the entire season.
Wow.
You didn't move.
Wow.
In some ways, you would say it's the dream. The dream.
Yeah. I mean, minus the, like horrific pain in your head.
Right. Except for that.
Yeah.
So the birthday wasn't great, but the next night, the kids had soccer and stuff that night, so we weren't really planning on doing much anyways. But me and Marley were able to go out to dinner. The next night, my mother-in-law came over and watched the kids and put them to bed and all of that. So we got a night truly off, which was so nice.
And did you take the bike basket there? Or did you? Okay.
It wasn't in like the best part of town, so we did drive.
Oh, got it.
And I was happy to be inside.
Yeah.
Inside a car.
Good.
Protected
I
by
love
4
that.
walls. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay, well, that's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. What did you do this week?
Well, let me ask you really fast too. Do your kids does Marley take your kids out to get you gifts or do special things? Like what's...
Yeah, so he took the toddler to pick out cupcakes and flowers and a card.
Cute.
And they get really excited to do that kind of stuff. And they're very sweet to me when it's my birthday, so that's always nice. They do, one thing that like fills me with rage, and it shouldn't because it's actually very sweet and innocuous. They blow out my birthday candles.
Huh.
Before I can get to them.
I don't care for that. I do not care for that. I would be very aggressive about that.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
Because they were like, the whole day they were like, Mommy, like, think about your wish. What are you going to wish for? You have to make it a good wish. And I actually did have a good wish. Yeah. And then, sounds so childish.
They took it?
And then they took it from me. But like before the birthday song even ended.
What?
They blew out the candle so that I couldn't get to it. And I just looked at them and I was like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. That's something that I legit would look at them and be like, why did you just do that? Like, well, I would use my serious voice.
I just didn't even say anything. I just looked at them and they knew.
Oh.
I gave them like the look of shame.
Yeah.
And I just
did you relight them?
No. I was like, this is over.
And so now your wish has gone unwished.
Well, I got to do it out to dinner with Marley.
Oh, okay. There you go.
They brought me like one of those big sparkly ones. It was even better. So
okay, good.
Suck it, kids.
Yeah.
But okay, this was actually like a very big controversy on TikTok. Maybe a year ago, there was this huge mom influencer named Cecily, and she posts a lot of family, like religious type content.
Okay.
Yeah. And she posted this video, and I actually felt really bad for the kids, but she posted this video of one of her kids. It was their birthday, and another kid blew out the candles.
Oh.
And she posted it, and people just went in on these kids, and it was like this huge deal. This sounds like something that is so stupid,
but did she have a POV on it of like, this kid blew out my candles, I'm so pissed, or was it just like, this is what happened?
No, it was just like, celebrate our daughter's birthday with us, and that was the video. Like, she didn't address it in any way, but people were so irate that they let this sibling blow out this girl's candles, and the girl looked so sad and deflated when it happened.
Oh.
And I just was like thinking about that in that very moment of my birthday.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I
you
am
got
this
it.
girl, she is me. We are both victims. Like, I get you, girl.
And so did the mom didn't say it. I guess my thing is like, can't you just relight it and tell the sibling like, don't do that again?
Of course. And that's what I would do if it were me with my own kids, right?
Yeah.
Or I would like prep them beforehand. Listen, it is so-and-so's birthday. They get to blow out the candles.
Yeah.
If it's your birthday, you get to blow out the candles.
Yeah.
But I think people thought it was like a bad parenting move by her that she didn't appear to correct
got
it.
it.
And
got
that
it.
Kind of like laughed it off, and that this like 8-year-old girl didn't get to blow out her own birthday candles.
Yeah. That's too bad. I will say I got in a bit of a disagreement with somebody on Instagram this week because I shared that a tradition I had growing up and that I'm doing with my kids is that whoever's birthday it is, they buy a present for their sibling. So on their birthday, they're giving a present to their sibling. So their sibling also gets a present. And we did it growing up. And I think it's nice also that for the birthday person, that when you're in this day that's all about you, you also get the feeling of, I'm thinking of other people. I'm sharing my joy. And yeah, part of it too is also then the sibling doesn't feel left out. I think that's a normal like birthday feeling. But I like that it puts the birthday person in the headspace of like, oh, it's my really special day, but I get to
share it too.
I get to share it. And somebody in my DMs was like, well, don't you think that makes them spoiled? And like it should be all about the birthday person, like something negative. And I said, no, I don't think that. Like, I disagree with what you're saying. And she wrote back and was like, well, I disagree with you. And I wrote back and I said, okay. LOL, I didn't ask. And then she wrote back and was like, that left such a bad taste in my mouth. You are a mean, nasty girl. I was just like, you wrote to me that you disagreed with my sweet family tradition that I was sharing that I liked to do. And you told me it was bad. Like, that's not normal to think you can do that to someone.
You know what you need to be doing is
blocking,
publicly shaming people more often.
Yeah. I wrote back. I instead channeled Gwyneth Paltrow, and I wrote back and I said, "I wish you the best."
Why is that a Gwyneth
because
thing to do?
when she was sued by this guy that You don't know her skiing trial? Like this old man skied into her, but he
Yes.
sued her saying she skied into him. And it
Yes.
was this whole long trial, and she was found not guilty. And at the end, she walked up to him and whispered into his ear, "I wish you the best," and then walked away. And it was like nice, but so savage, where it was like, "Don't you ever fucking come for me again?" But cloaked in, "I wish you the best."
Yeah, it's like
And so that's what I gave.
It's like when Southerners say "bless your heart."
Yes, exactly.
I've always wanted to deliver one of those with like the twang and everything. It just sounds so satisfying.
I feel like, Rachel, you could really channel that to like, I feel like you could really embrace also the "I wish you the best" kind of energy.
I will start doing that.
Because you get to unleash the emotions you're putting into it are exactly what you want to get out, but it's wrapped up in like a nice, nobody can be like, "Oh my God, how dare you say that to me?"
The problem is that I always want to have the last word, and like,
Yes.
I have a hard time with people that come at me with negative opinions or disagreements, and it's in bad faith. It's like,
Yeah.
they're not actually trying to understand. They're not trying to like have anything constructive. They just want me to know that like they hate what I said.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I don't care.
Sorry,
like,
it's just, what a world.
you guys, it's just, I don't mean to complain
Oh my
because it
God.
has also given me such a beautiful life, but there are things.
Well, this is why, not to talk about Taylor Swift because we just did, I'm very into the lyrics of Actually Romantic, because
When you said that, I actually was like, wow, I need to listen again with that POV.
yeah, of like, this is to the Reddit thread.
Yes.
This is you. Although I haven't checked. Oh my God, that's like though somebody messaged me. I sent this to you, Rachel, and they were like, "Oh, I just love your page, and I don't get the other parents who don't." And then did the side eye emoji, like, "Thanks for everything." And you would not believe the days long spiral. I'm like, what do you mean other parents don't?
Like,
what
who?
other parents? Who? What other parents are talking about me saying they don't like me?
That was actually a diabolical
It's diabolical
comment to make. Like, that would make me insecure.
Could
and
you
paranoid
imagine?
For weeks.
It's just like, oh, okay, well, like, fuck me then. Like, cool. Like, I don't know
Like,
what you
there's
want me
this
to do
whole
with
subset
this.
of parents that secretly hate me, and I
That are
don't know where
talking.
they are, and I don't know who they are. Thanks so much.
Oh my God. Okay, I have no segue to this, but I need to talk about this before we get into your birthday secrets, because
Okay,
this
great.
is something that just happened. And we've talked a bit before about being kind of like helicopter parents, and I know there's this whole thing about like participation awards, how people
Yeah.
say like millennials all got participation awards and how that made us like so soft or whatever. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I like that doesn't bother me even the
Participation awards
slightest.
have literally never crossed my mind as something to care about.
Never once. So my son is 4.5 and he's playing baseball. He's never played baseball before. He's very sweet. He's sensitive. He tries really hard, and he's like naturally pretty athletic, and he wants to do a good job. So he's very into baseball. He's been going to practice, whatever. I've had some issues with the coach, just personal issues that I haven't shared with, anybody, but didn't love the way he was coaching. So at this game, his most recent game, the coach gets in a screaming fight with another coach, has to be separated by parents to
I'm
be
sorry?
kept away. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. So separated by parents. Then after, my son caught like 3 balls during the game. So he like did good stuff.
Yeah.
After the game, the coach is handing out stickers to kids that he thinks deserve stickers and doesn't give one to my son.
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay, I'm not at the game. Thank God, because there would
I'm
have been blood on the field.
Livid.
Yes.
I am so livid.
Okay, so my father-in-law, my son is devastated. You can see on
course.
his face. He's like trying not to cry. My father-in-law says, "Just give him a sticker. Like,
He's
just
4
give him
years
a sticker.
old.
He's 4."
He's 4.
And the coach goes like, "Oh, thanks for the suggestion," and then doesn't give him a sticker. And I was like, when my husband told me all of this, my husband was so upset. He had to like take personal time, like alone, to process his emotions. So naturally, I used that plus him getting in the fight to write a very strongly worded letter to the baseball league and
I'm
be
sorry,
like,
but the fight alone should be like enough to
1,000%.
dismiss him from that position. That's
1,000%.
insane.
1,000%. And I like, again, I understand people, sure, give an MVP. The kid who you thought did the best, give 2 stickers or whatever. You give every kid a sticker.
Or no stickers at all. Like,
Or no
why
stickers.
are we that's so insane.
Yeah. So my solution is the next game, I'm bringing cupcakes and I'm giving them to everyone except for the coach's son. And I'm going to say, I'm sorry, you didn't deserve a cupcake. I think that's a mature way to handle it, correct? I told my husband I was doing that.
Wait a second. So the coach is a parent on the team?
Yes.
That poor kid. Is that kid okay?
I don't know. So we didn't go to practice last night, which was the first practice after the game, and we're not going to be there this weekend for the game. So I don't know what happened. When I emailed the commissioner, the guy was like, "Oh, we gave a punishment to the coach, and the coach accepted the punishment." But like
What's the punishment?
the punishment should be you're not a coach because it's a volunteer position. How are you going to punish a grown man who's not like you can't put him on suspension?
Withhold his non-existent
pay? Or like sit out one game or something. Like there's nothing. So I don't know what actually went on, but I do. It makes me think also of the Bluey episode where they're playing Pass the Parcel, and it used to be, he says, we're raising a nation of squibs.
Yeah.
Where it used to be. And I actually, like, that I kind of agree with. Like, I don't think there should be a prize in every layer of that game. I don't necessarily think that. But I do think when kids are that young and they're just learning something, like, you just give everyone a sticker.
For sure. Because they're trying, and they're 4 fucking years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. No, I agree. I think that with like the Pass the Parcel example, or like, I don't know, prize-based things like piñatas. I don't know. What are other things that you might get something or you might not? Like, I think that's fine. It's okay for kids to feel disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes, right?
Yes.
Like, I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think it's actually a good thing.
Totally.
But when it's something like that where it feels punitive if you're not getting a sticker, even though you were doing your best, and it sounds like your kid actually like did
something.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he actually was a star. So
yeah. Like, hello. That's my problem though. I'm like I'm on the edge just every day. Like I'm barely hanging on. My emotions are just teetering. It's a very delicate situation. And something like that, I'm like, I don't want to be that mom, but I think I would be. If I was there, I would be that mom.
Oh, I would have been very upset.
Yeah.
Very upset.
Well, we'll see how that kid feels when he doesn't get a cupcake next week.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Guys, I'm not going to...
consequences of your father's
of his dad's actions. I'm not going to actually do that, but I might actually do that. So I'll let you guys know next week.
It's tempting. No, I mean, like, our kids' soccer team last year did a little, like a little medal for all the kids at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Right. Exactly.
Everybody got one.
Yeah. And again, it's like, I get it if they're 12 or 13 and there's like real serious baseball. And again, you have an MVP of the game. Like, that's great.
Sure.
But they're 4.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Well,
and the fact that he was fighting in front of the kids too is just disgusting to me.
Well, one day my secret will be that I committed baseball related violence. And
does he have a partner or a wife?
I don't think I've ever seen her there.
Can you imagine if that was your husband?
No, but Rachel, I got a DM from a man who was following me. I shared this like electric nose snot sucker on my Instagram.
Sorry, a man who was following you?
Okay, well, first of all, yes.
Okay.
Is snot sucker for babies and toddlers, and a man DM'd me and said, does this work on adults? Immediate block. What do you mean does this work on adults? First of all, you totally revealed yourself by DMing me. Second of all, excuse me? Like, what's wrong with people?
What the fuck?
What a world.
Do people not understand Google? What happened to Googling something?
ChatGPT.
Anything. I don't care what you use. Don't waste my time with that kind of shit. Also, why?
But also, you're a man. I don't know. It felt weird and creepy to me.
No,
like there was some snot-related sexual kink that he was working through.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Okay. Speaking of secrets, for Rachel's birthday, I asked you guys to send in secrets because I love gossip, Rachel loves a secret. Mm-hmm. So we're going to read through. We got some very good ones. First, I would like to open the floor. If Rachel, you have any secrets you would like to get off your shoulders?
I don't have any secrets, but I will say my birthday gift to myself was a astrology reading.
Oh my God,
which I did yesterday. And
okay, wait, do you want to do that first?
No, I don't need to give like a full summary.
I want it.
Okay.
I don't care what you want to do. I want it. I want this full summary.
Okay, so you know that I'm in the process of like processing a very potentially big business decision. And
Yes.
so I really wanted a lot of clarity on that. And so I guess that's kind of like a secret, but it will hopefully be revealed
Yeah.
soonish. But she basically said like, yes, this is something you are like meant to be doing. She said that I have a lot of Venus in my chart, I guess from now until like 2029, which is all about visibility and like reputation and kind of just like being out there, but that I also have a lot of like values based stuff where it's like she could see that my values are very important to me. Interestingly, I have the exact same placements as AOC.
Wow.
I know, which I took as a very high compliment.
Yes.
But yeah, she basically said like it seems like kind of everything that is supposed to be unfolding is unfolding, and that I need to just trust myself more and not be so afraid of outside critique and criticism and perfectionism, which
we have talked
I
about.
struggle with. I know.
Yes.
I struggle with a lot. So that was very validating. It was really fun. She's not like a psychic intuitive, so she's more of like the science, I guess you would call it, of astrology and like the math of it all and the positioning and stuff like that. So it was really like just cool to learn about.
Yeah. So what is so you are a Libra sun.
I'm a Libra sun. What am I? Hold on.
Do you remember your moon and your rising?
I think I'm a Sagittarius rising.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. She just sent me the where is it? Oh, she sent me like the recording. I would have to go into the whole video. I should know.
Here, wait, let me add you. Though. Yeah, okay, I can add you on CoStar.
Well, if I could find my phone, I have it on my astrology app on my phone, but I don't know where to put it. Hold on. We can edit this out.
Well,
right?
speaking of the same chart placements, I have the exact same birthday and the exact same big three as Abby Wambach,
Who's that?
U.S. women's soccer star who married Glennon Doyle.
Oh.
Which I also was like, oh, I love that for me.
That's wonderful.
Sometimes I think I could be a very successful late in life lesbian.
Absolutely. Isn't that the dream we all have?
Oh
like,
my God.
Raise our kids with the father and then move on to greener pastures.
Yeah. Do you think if you were a lesbian... we will edit this out.
No, I think we should keep it in.
We're going to move on. I wasn't going to ask if you would be in love with me. Just, I don't want to leave that hanging. I don't want people to think that was what I was going to ask you.
What were you going to ask?
I was going to ask what you thought your style might be. If you feel like you might maybe veer more towards a little bit of a masculine energy, or if you might if you think you would be very feminine.
You know, I do think that I already have a little bit of like a mixed, like androgynous style within me.
Yeah.
I love a button down.
Yeah.
I love baggy clothes. I do love that look. Okay, I found my big three. So I am. Wait, is this me?
Oh boy. Who else would it be?
Well, I don't know.
Are you on CoStar?
No, I'm on Astro something. Because I have like all of my kids' profiles in here too, so I have
yeah.
toggle to find the right one. Hold on. Oh boy. Birth time. What time were you born?
I was born at like 8:07 in the morning.
Oh, love that.
When were you born?
At noon.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Something about that feels right.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Hartford? You tracking Stassi's kid?
No, that's where I was born.
Oh. It's like, Rachel, you have Vanderpump's children's star signs in your chart? This is a little weird.
By the way, Kristen Doty started following me.
You guys.
Just
you got to play it cool, though.
I know.
But imagine how great she would be on this podcast.
She'd be amazing. Okay, my big three. I was very wrong.
Okay.
My sun is in Libra.
Yes.
My moon is in Leo.
Oh.
Yeah. And what's the third one?
Your rising sign.
Ascendant in Sagittarius.
Okay. I don't know anything about Sagittarius.
Nor do I. We didn't really spend that much time talking about my
You had those
ascendant.
three. You were just talking about where things are placed. Like
We were talking a lot about like where things are at this moment in time. So
Yes.
like my midheaven is in Libra. Like I've got a lot of Libra in my chart right now and a ton of my Venus is in Virgo. So that's about like the perfectionism and like stuff like that.
Okay.
With my work, but she also said that a lot of my work is based in like home and women.
Wow.
I know. I was like, did you look me up? She probably did.
Who cares?
But it was all very spot on. So it was very,
I love that.
yeah, it was all very validating and very fun. I love getting stuff like that done.
I love that. Oh, it's so fun. You know I love that too.
You love it.
So, okay, aside from your astrology reading then, what I have given you for your birthday is secrets.
I'm so
Now,
excited.
you said you don't have any secret you want to get off your chest to start the new year with a clean slate.
I don't think so. I mean, unfortunately, I am a pretty open book, which
Yeah.
most of the time is not a good thing. But I do feel good not having any secrets on my spirit, you know?
Yes. I would say my two biggest secrets, well, which I revealed already, which was one that in my previous relationship, I read my boyfriend's emails, text messages, Facebook
Email.
messages, Facebook chats, etc. My
Normal
second,
behavior.
totally normal. Like, again, I'm a journalist. Okay. It is what it is. My second would be when I was in like 6th grade, I was snooping in my older sister's room and she had a Spice Girls watch tin, the packaging that the Spice Girls watch came in, and I opened it up and there were cigarettes in there. They were unsmoked cigarettes.
Casey.
However, you know when you're like in 6th grade or something and you see something like that and it shatters your world?
I was going to say that would be earth shattering to me. It reminds me
it
of like
changed me.
something that would happen in like Seventh Heaven or Full House.
Yes,
where it would cut to the dramatic music and you would just be like,
And then the older sibling would be going to rehab just for finding unsmoked cigarettes.
literally.
But that moment changed me. That was a real secret I had to carry on me for a long
Did you
time.
confront her eventually?
No. Because I thought like, oh, she's on a dark path. Like, I
can't be a part of this.
can't be part of this. I can't let her drag me down.
Did she?
I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell anyone.
Did she develop into a smoker?
She did smoke, not at 8th grade, but like when she was older, she had a smoking period of time.
So she held on to those for a long time.
Yeah, but you know what? Who never was a smoker unless I was having a couple drinks? This one, because I was so traumatized by that experience.
I bet. No, I never smoked except for when I was drunk in.
Yes.
Actually, not even in college, like post college a little bit, just because my best friend developed a smoking habit. And
Okay. Yeah.
I
I've
was
never
just like, they're there. So.
Yeah, I've never bought a pack of cigarettes in my life.
Oh no, never.
And even when I started dating my husband, and if we were out somewhere and his friends like had cigarettes, I like didn't actually know how to smoke a cigarette.
No, I look like an idiot when I do
Oh
it.
my God. This reminds me.
did it.
I don't know if I've ever told the story. I'm going to tell it really, really fast and then we'll do secrets.
Okay.
When my husband and I first started dating, we went on like a weekend trip to the desert, to Palm Springs. And we were drinking and, you know, like we were going out. We like went to Mastro's and got martinis. Like it was a whole thing. So we've been drinking, go in the hot tub. And you are not supposed to go in hot tubs when you've been drinking.
No.
Then there was like a little gardening that might have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened to me, but I was not okay. I started screaming, I was a lifeguard. I should have known better. I was profusely vomiting. I was convinced that my husband was trying to poison me. At the time, again, we'd been dating for like 2 months. Okay.
So there was this and then the overdose of zinc and he didn't see
Yes.
any of this is a cry for help. Wow, that man loves you.
He
That man loves you.
had to escort me to the shower to like help me like clean off. He had to change my clothes, help me change my clothes because they were like covered in vomit from being like so unwell. Anyways, we're coming up on our 8-year wedding anniversary. 7-year wedding anniversary. So
You should go to Palm Springs to the scene of the crime just to celebrate.
oh my God. He was like, the next morning, he was like, yeah, you kept talking about how you were a really good lifeguard and you were so disappointed in yourself for doing that. I was like, oh my God. Okay.
Wait, when were you a lifeguard, by the way?
Oh, it was my job in high school. And
Got
I think
it.
like first year of college.
Got it.
But it was at a country club. I was not a real lifeguard. Are you kidding? Like a beach lifeguard? Never. A lifeguard where there were more than 5 kids in the pool at a time? Absolutely not. And all the time I would tell them when the pool was closed if I had plans and I didn't want to get my hair wet. I'd be like, sorry guys, pool's closed today. It was great.
Sounds wonderful.
It was. Okay, are you ready for secrets?
I'm so excited.
Okay. You guys really sent some good ones in. So, my neighbor's husband went to a bachelor party a year ago. My best friend's husband was there, and he had sex with one of the strippers. They had a brief affair post-party, and now she's been extorting him for a year. He has taken out $100,000 on a line of credit on the house he owns with his wife, and he's about to have to confess because the money has run out.
Oh my God. Starting really strong.
So, right? I know. Because I should also say, we told people send in other people's secrets too if you want.
Yeah, of course.
Can
Holy
you?
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the stripper is like getting that bag though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
So that's a good one. I mean, ruining someone's life, but a delight for us. Well, this is
Juicy
it's
tidbit
the
for
guy's
us.
fault.
100%.
And like, I think
What are you
that
thinking?
the type of man who is the kind of man who will have sex with a stripper on a bachelor party.
And then continue it afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, disgusting.
Yeah. Isn't that
Whoa.
wild?
And then imagine, what would you be more mad about, the affair or the spending of all that money?
Absolutely the money.
Same.
Absolutely
Like,
the money.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. If I found out my husband had slept with a stripper at one point for one night at bachelor party, I would be like, okay, gross.
Gross, and I hate you.
And I hate you.
Yeah.
And like, sure, we can divorce, but like, I don't care.
Right.
But if you took $100,000 from me, I would destroy you.
I would never let you rest.
I would never let you rest in this lifetime and all the next.
Nope.
No.
Absolutely. Especially, do they have kids?
I didn't say.
God.
But because to me, though, also it's like, oh, you slept with a stripper. That is like, thank you for showing me
Who
your
you are.
red flag, who you
Yeah.
are. And I actually don't want to be with you.
No,
So like,
exactly.
we will part and
We're
move
done.
on.
Yeah.
But again,
No, totally.
you're taking my money. I'm taking your life.
Well, that's the thing, because it's like, you should have just confessed, because we can just be done here
Yeah.
without blowing all this money.
Yeah.
Because now we're going to also have to spend a ton more money to divorce.
Yeah.
And we're going to both be financially ruined from this idiotic mistake.
Yeah. Okay, I have
Wow,
another good
okay.
one that's someone else's secret, not theirs. A former co-resident texted me to tell me that she was having an affair with a married coworker of mine who now had to have a liver transplant. She wanted me to tell her when he got posted for a transplant and tell her how he was doing. I did not do that. Hello, HIPAA violation. He did eventually get posted, and I saw that his donor was his wife. He hasn't left his wife for my co-resident, even though he promised her he would, and I don't think his wife knows about his affair. She literally donated a chunk of her liver for him.
So this was a doctor that sent this in. A
Well,
resident.
let's not blow her. Yeah, I mean, she said
Right,
a
right,
former
right.
co-resident.
Got
So they
it,
were
okay.
both in the hospital together, and her former co-resident was having an affair with a doctor. And then the doctor got a liver transplant from his wife, but he told the person he was having an affair with that he would leave his wife for her.
But now he can't. He
But
has
now
her
he
literal
can't.
organ inside of him.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Why are men such pieces of shit?
I know.
Wow.
I know. Okay, this is a less intense one and similar to the cigarette one. But she said, "I love snooping if the opportunity presents itself. Who the fuck doesn't?"
Girl.
And she said, "I have 3 siblings, so they're easy targets. My childhood BFF and I once hacked into my sister's AIM account by randomly guessing her password because we suspected she liked my friend's brother. Her password was literally just his name." I don't think she knows to this day that we did that and succeeded. I also discovered my other sister's attempt at a young adult rom-com novel when I volunteered to clean out the house. It was not a good novel. I also found birthday cards from my brother's friends to him from when he was in college that indicated he smoked pot, which is not that scandalous, but as my baby brother, I was shook by the confirmation of this. That I connect with.
Totally. Oh my God. I used to snoop on my sisters all the time, and I'm sure that they did the same to me all the time.
Yeah.
That's very cute. I like that secret. The book one is especially funny.
Yeah. This one is wild. I was a witness in a murder trial when I was 14, and to this day, I think about how the man tried to make me his next victim.
Is she on witness protection?
I didn't ask any additional questions. She said she's fine now. She was like, good. Yeah, and she said she helped put a predator away.
Oh,
I was like, wow.
Okay, good.
Good for you.
Whoa.
Wild.
But like, how much would that mess you up to witness as a teenager?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and think that's a
like
a difficult one.
Wow.
That's why I asked, "Are you okay?" She said she was fine.
Okay.
She said she was fine. She didn't see she didn't witness a murder. She was just a witness in the murder trial because he tried to like attack her.
Oh God. Well, I mean, that's really traumatic also. Jesus.
Yeah. I had a coworker once who was like on the jury in a murder trial, and they convicted him, and the murderer like looked at all the jurors and was like, "I'm going to find you all and kill you."
That's why
I'll never be on jury duty.
Never.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I got out of jury duty for the last 8 years by just saying I was breastfeeding.
Wow, that's smart.
Hot tip for anybody who's looking to get out of it.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah. You can just write in that you're breastfeeding and you don't have to go.
I love that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my co-star in the show I just finished performing in tried to kiss me in real life. We had to kiss several times as part of the show, but then met up the week after the show closed, and as we were saying goodbye, he tried to kiss me. I don't want to tell my husband because my husband works for the same theater company, and it would cause huge drama. This guy is technically his boss, too.
I mean, that's sexual assault. Just FYI.
Yeah.
You know what though? How much do you think that this happens with co-stars? Like I always think about that when I'm watching a movie. Like these people definitely fell in love a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or one person did.
Have you ever, I know you were cheated on and you've only dated 2 people in your life. So, but have you ever like done and stepped out?
Yeah.
Not on Marley. Okay, well, I was hoping it wasn't on Marley because I know Marley listens to this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that stupid.
No.
No, yeah, I did on the boyfriend that cheated on me.
Yeah.
And it was with my best friend's big brother.
How old were you?
Like 24.
Oh. Okay.
So old enough to know better, but I was very, very, very drunk, like to the point where I didn't remember that it had happened the next day. And all we did was make out. It was like it was like not a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then once I found out that my ex was also cheating on me, I felt a lot better about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta help.
It's like, well, good.
Yeah. I only ever, when I was dating somebody in college, I was at a frat party and I kissed somebody else at the frat party, but then I had to tell my boyfriend because it was at a public frat party. And so that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I was going to get back.
Yeah, so I came up with this whole story of like, he came up to me and he kissed me and it was for like 1 second. And then I pushed him away and I slapped him and I said, "Get away from me." That was not what had happened, but that was the only thing I've ever done.
I would say that that's pretty innocuous.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's okay. You can forgive yourself.
Thank you. And his dad's a billionaire now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is our last one, and it's pretty good.
Okay.
When I lived in New York, I worked for a minor league baseball team in Brooklyn. I had an over year-long little fling with a major league player. I was young and didn't want a relationship, was just living my best life. One day when he was in town playing the Yankees, I called in sick to work and we ordered room service all day and hung out. And I was like, "You hung out?
Sure, girl.
Sure."
I love that for her.
I love that. Well, and then it reminded me that I also am having an affair with a famous person, with Wes Wilson from Summer House, and I should follow up with him.
Yeah, we haven't heard from our Westie in a while.
Haven't heard from him in a while. But I do, you know, they say the whole thing about like you have hall passes and stuff with famous people. Mm-hmm. Who is your like number one hall pass?
Oh.
And I have an even better question to go on top of that. So we used to play this game with my friends where it was like, imagine you're just in whatever fantasy world you want to be in. So it's what is your ideal dream day scenario with your ideal man? So like, for example, I had a friend whose ideal man was Brad Pitt. And so the whole scenario was that they like saw each other somewhere and Brad Pitt came up to her and was like, I'm flying you to New York on my private plane, and flew her there. And then they were like,
she had like a whole fantasy.
So it's a whole like fantasy thing. Who first? You can start first with who your hall pass person would be.
I haven't thought about this in such a long time. I don't know. Like Brad Pitt, I would say used to be mine, or like Leo DiCaprio, like in their primes, even though they're both blonde and like, you know,
we don't trust a blonde man.
Blonde men. I would say them in their prime was like, it for me. Right now, I don't know who. I don't know who it would be. Who would yours be?
With Jason Momoa, probably.
Wow. Okay.
And I know that was right on the tip of my tongue. I do think about this often, so okay, I'm not you where I have to really search my brain for it. I will say now, as somebody who loves history, I also was very attracted to the guy who played Ragnar on Vikings. Gorgeous man. He used to also be an Abercrombie and Fitch model. So like that should say, and he's Australian. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like gorgeous. I think so my whole dream day with Jason Momoa was that, well, part of it involved me having just a totally hairless body. Because not totally hairless, but
where
it's like
is this going?
Because it was like we were on the beach in Hawaii and I was in a bikini. You know, like tanned surfer girls just have no like extra body hair.
It's true.
They just don't have any hair on any part of their body, like naturally. Yeah. And like that is not me. So a big part of my fantasy was that I just had nothing. Okay. And it was wonderful.
Okay. So it was more about like the way that you looked versus.
I mean, I did spend a lot of time describing myself in my own fantasy, but yes, that was part of it. And basically we were like surfing and we were in Hawaii and we were going through the like back roads of, I mean, it was just like we had a beautiful time together.
That's gorgeous.
Me and my hairless body and my large Polynesian man.
I love
you can't think of anyone?
I mean, maybe let's go back to the lesbian conversation for
okay.
If I'm having this hard of a time thinking of my ideal man, like, is this a sign?
Fair enough, though.
Is this a sign?
Fair enough.
You know,
there's some beautiful women out there.
There are. The thing is, I know it when I see it. So, like, if I see a certain movie or TV show, because for me, it's also very much like a vibe and a personality. Like, I could look at a guy with a hot face and be like, yeah, he's like conventionally attractive. Yeah. But I kind of need to see him like in action. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'll have to get back to you.
Was there a recent?
I just Googled in a separate window. I just Googled hottest men.
Oh my God.
I'm just like scrounging the bottom of the barrel looking for ideas. And it's like none of them are doing it for me at the moment. It's like Channing Tatum, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Well, that's
Ryan
what's
Gosling.
fun. That's what's fun about the fantasy is because it also is about how they're behaving while being attractive. Like it could be Channing Tatum is like, you know, talking to you about feminism, or you and Channing Tatum are meeting at an anti-Trump rally or something, or
totally,
you know, something like
that. Okay, do you know who I actually do love that I just found? Theo James. Do you know who that is?
Oh yeah. Okay, he's very
him.
good looking.
I love him. What's he in?
Yeah, he was just in a show.
Yeah. The Divergent series.
Yeah.
Is what he's known for, I guess.
I think I told you about the show too, The Tourist with Jamie Dornan. Now this is fascinating about it also being situational because Jamie Dornan was in 50 Shades of Grey and I couldn't have been less attracted to a person. Like I found him to be shockingly unattractive and like
because of that role, it's gross.
The role is gross. There was no facial hair. You know how we feel about men without facial hair. They're disgusting, even if we're married to them. Yep. And then he's in this other show and he's like dirty, just because he's in the outback, there's a lot of dust, and he's got a little facial hair, and his character was like a violent criminal, which naturally I'm very attracted to.
Say less.
But he doesn't remember being a violent criminal, so he's also like a really nice guy, and he's in a relationship with this like really sweet woman who is larger, just that's her body size, and so you wouldn't naturally think it's like not, you know, that quote unquote typical stereotypical like who he would be with,
beauty standard,
but
right.
they connect. They're
what
emotionally
is the name of this show?
The Tourist.
Okay.
And so for me, I'm like, oh, you're the hottest guy who's ever lived.
100%.
Because of all of those factors.
Okay. Wait, I just looked it up and it's showing me a movie with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie.
No, that's not
The Tourist.
it.
What's
Jamie Dornan.
Jamie Dornan. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Very much.
So maybe you could think about that.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I love an accent also. So.
Oh, yes.
Any type
love
of accent is an automatic yes.
I like a backstory. Yeah. I'm a real stereotypical sucker for like a, you know, the dark guy that we're saving or changing, or they're like so rough, but they like are soft for you.
Well,
you
that's
know?
why we loved Manacled. That's why we loved our Draco.
I was just
so
going to say, my new dream date is with the Draco in my mind, who
100%,
was
100%.
totally different from the character, specifically wearing his college sweatshirt in a hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what does it for me as well. Speaking of which, I just finished our book.
Oh, good. Rachel, you got to update on our chat. People think probably our book club is dead.
I know. We need to get in there more. Yeah, so I just finished last night. I liked it. It was very cute. I wouldn't say I loved it.
Okay.
But I did enjoy it. It was like light for a murder mystery somehow.
Yeah.
Like not
okay, don't
too
go
dark.
in. We'll save this for the book club episode.
Yeah, but you need to announce the next book we're reading.
Okay, yeah, I'll find it. We're going to do now, Rachel, I know how you feel about Gilmore Girls, and this was described as like a witchy story in a Gilmore Girls-esque town. Meaning it's just like a cute small town.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. My issue with Gilmore Girls is very specific to the characters and the dialogue.
Fair. So like the main thing that everyone loves.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. No, you know, I'm a small town girl at heart. I can appreciate that type of a story.
Okay, I love that.
I love it. And yeah, I like that it's like a witchy vibe for October. So we got to get going on it though, because it's already like mid-October.
This one is going to be a very like quick. It's supposedly like very easy, light read. It's not going to be something like 1,000-page manacle.
Perfect. Okay, great. Yeah. I love that.
So I'll announce that in our book club, and you go in to our book club chat and you tell people you read it.
I will.
You finished.
I'll do it right when we hang up. I promise.
Well, you know, get a little bit more hot men Googling in first, and then make your way over there. Don't cut your time short there. Treat yourself.
I'll take my time with that.
Yeah, because I want to hear what your fantasy is next week.
Okay, I think my
details.
Fantasy, I think it would be very similar to yours in that it's like beachy.
Hairless?
I don't necessarily feel that I need to be 100% hairless, but it would not detract from the experience. Yeah. No, I think it would definitely be like on a boat or on a beach. Vacation vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are other people that are like, yeah, I want to be on the private plane going to Paris where he's taking me to a place and we're getting dresses and...
Oh, no.
You know what I want a little bit of energy in mine is... How do I say this without sounding insane?
Well...
I mean, we've already crossed that bridge, am I right? Did you watch Blue Crush?
Oh, my God. Yes.
Okay. So I do, they apologies to any of our Hawaiian listeners. I know this is not what Hawaii is like, but the kind of energy of like that house party where she had to go get her sister and how they were like telling them they weren't allowed to surf at their like local spot. The like darker underbelly of the native local Hawaiians that the tourists, the haoles, which is white people, don't see. I want to be part of that. Like I needed something a little seedy. I need something a little dangerous.
I love
little like there's violence on the edge. And I'm just there, beautiful, hairless, having a wonderful time.
Oh, God. I hope
fighting for Native Hawaiian land rights, that kind of thing.
I hope Tyler listens to this episode so he can know.
Oh, my God. He knows. He knows who he married. knows?
Why isn't he taking you to these places to live out your dreams? Why isn't he booking you laser hair removal?
A one-way flight? Yeah. Oh my God, no. If Tyler ever booked me laser hair removal, I would murder him.
Yeah, that would be so offensive, even though it's exactly what I would want.
No, it would literally be the dream present, and I would be so happy. And I also would be like, how fucking dare you?
Exactly. That's why
But instead I would be like, I want to accept this present so badly, and I hate that I can't, because this is actually what I've been waiting for.
we are such ideal partners. I can't even stand it.
Oh, our beloveds.
They're so lucky.
They're so like, but you know what? Again, they let us be this way. And that's why we love them so much, and we'll never leave them, because no one else,
like it.
They like it.
Yeah, they like it.
And listen, I'm sure their dream days have nothing to do with you or I. No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Actually, I should ask. No, I shouldn't. Why would I hurt my own feelings on purpose?
No, ask him who his like hall pass would be.
Who would Tyler's be?
I know for a while he really liked Emma Roberts.
Cute.
Yeah, Emma Roberts. For a while he was into Demi Lovato.
So younger women.
I think Emma Roberts is our age, but also those are very different body types. Demi Lovato is a curvier gal,
looks,
and a very different look. And Emma Roberts, I think those were his two most. I mean, I wouldn't even say recent. I haven't asked him in a while. I mean, I've definitely just told him mine unprompted when he's been like, "I don't want to hear this," and I didn't ask.
Yeah,
but I would say I'll have to ask him who his updated is.
I think Marley's is Emily. What's her name? Emily how do you say her last name? The model.
Oh, that is so basic, Marley.
I know. It's embarrassing.
Radikowski
or something like that. I think. Don't quote me. That's who I would guess. He likes like an exotic brunette.
Yeah.
Clearly. Look at me. Exotic brunette model over here.
Very similar body types.
Very.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, Emily, Rachel? Who's who? I'm getting so confused.
Oh, God.
Okay, we gotta go. Okay.
We love you guys so much for listening.
Yes, we do. And please continue to rate and review and watch and subscribe on YouTube.
Yes, the YouTube.
Haven't touched down on our YouTube in a while.
The YouTube remains a very niche, exclusive.
Yes,
experience.
exclusive. Very exclusive.
Very small group, even though it's public.
Very select group. Yes.
Even though it's open to the public, anybody can get in there. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's okay though.
It is.
It's something only people in the know about. You really have to have your finger on the pulse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.